What's cracking, people? Angelic Mayhem here. Welcome to the fourth video of my Anno Online series. Today we're going to be talking about stone and vassals. Now, what is a vassal? Well, in this game, which is slightly unlike real life, vassal is just the next level up in terms of class. So you start off as a pioneer, and then if you click on a pioneer house, after you achieve a certain level, you will then be able to upgrade that house to house vassals. Now, what's the difference? Well, here we have a building that generates 1.5 gold, all right, and it contains 8 people. If I go down here to one of my vassal residences, you can see that this vassal residence can actually hold 15 people, even though it only has 9 at the moment, and it generates just a little bit less. So there's that to consider, that you're generating less money, but you're getting more people. So a lot of the unlocks for this game are unlocked at 300 vassals. In order to achieve that mark, you have to upgrade 20 pioneer houses to be vassal houses, and then fill them with people. So let's talk about what is required to upgrade a pioneer house to a vassal house. Well, it says here, to upgrade this residence, you need 2,000 gold coins, and you need 60 lumber. Well, as you can see here, I've got 53 lumber, so I can't go there. But over here, I have just under 100,000 K in gold coins. But 2,000, that's 2% of what I have in terms of gold. So if I upgraded 20 of these houses, that would wipe out half of the gold that I have in my treasury at the moment. So keep that in the back of your mind. Yes, we do want to begin upgrading houses, but we should do so at a very slow rate. If you upgrade too fast, you could wipe yourself out of gold, and then if it comes up later that you need gold for something important, you'll be out of it. At the same time, there is a limit to the amount of wood that you can have at any given time, because you can only have a warehouse at the very beginning. So that limits you to 300 wood. So whenever you come into the game, you'll probably be full up at 300 wood, and then, you know, obviously, to upgrade, you need 60 of the wood. So you can only really do 5 houses at a time anyway, you know, when you first start the game. So it's going to take you a little bit to get up to that level. But the question is, what happens when you get to that level? Well, firstly, you're going to get a whole bunch of brand new stuff that you can build. Stone roads, which allow the carts to move faster. And that's a good thing, but stone roads are very, very costly in terms of resources. Stone roads are, you can see there it says 5 stone. That's a tremendous amount. So you only want roads. Now, let me show you. Let's say I wanted to start here and I wanted to go to the end. In the upper right-hand corner, you see it says 45 stone. So that tiny piece of road would cost 45 stone. Think about that. So you want stone roads to go in very specific places where you need to speed up your carts. Where would that be? Well, in front of the cart shop. This is, let me get rid of that. Here's the distribution house, which is the source from whence the carts come. If you put stone in front of this, because the carts are most often in front of this building because they're either returning or leaving, then having the stone in front of that building would be the smartest thing to do. The other location would be any main strip of road. For instance, this road runs all the way down here to where the distribution center is, one of the distribution centers. And it runs all the way along here, which will eventually run up to, up here is where I'm going to be getting stone from. So doing this strip of road would also be a good idea. Not any of the side roads, just the main strips. Moving on, there's also the Treasury, there's a provision house, which is the upgrade to the distribution house. There is a naval engineer and the shipyard, which will allow you to build ships that will then allow you to travel out here in the ocean and go to distant lands. And down here is the dock, and the dock is about trading and things like that. I'm going to get to all of those in a future video. I just wanted to introduce them to you now. There are also upgrades, to the to the marketplace. Instead of a small marketplace, you can have a medium marketplace. And I'll show you, since I did my sphere of influence video already, the medium marketplace has a significantly larger sphere of influence. So I can cover this entire area with just one medium marketplace. And it's about the same size. I think it's the same size as a church. The other ones here are, this is a tavern, which is for entertainment, and a fire station, which, just like the carpenter shop, is for services. Vassals require a tavern and a fire station eventually, so in order to keep them happy and filling their buildings. The only other thing, let me see here. Oh, so you're going to be creating wheat, which will eventually become bread by setting up this chain of manufacturing. And then the last thing is my mason's workshop. Now, I don't actually need vassals in order to set this up, so that's what we're going to do today. Over here, there is a spinning box of what I thought yesterday was metal, but it turns out it's stone. And so when you want to set up a mason workshop, which will provide you with stone, you have to set it up on top of that area, specifically on top of that icon. Now, if you hit R, it will not rotate like the other buildings. And the reason for that is because you can see it's applying directly to the stone formation that's right behind it. So it has to go in this very specific place, in this very specific orientation. So we're going to drop it there. So keep that in mind as you begin to, as you begin to unlock these areas with exploration. Whenever you see a stone workshop, get it set up. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Angelic Mayhem, and I will see you next time.